Donald Trump is arguably the most polarizing figure in the 2016 race for the White House. He's become known for making controversial comments regarding race and religion. However, his most recent comments are said to be the most controversial. Following the terror attacks in Paris and San Bernardino, California, Trump announced his proposal to not only require all Muslims to register and be tracked, but also that all Muslims should be banned from entering the United States. His comments were met with harsh criticism from members of both political parties, with some even comparing them to Hitler's push back in Germany during the late 1930s. Others claim he is capitalizing on the fears of Americans and pushing a hateful rhetoric toward Muslim Americans. Since his comments, there have been many who fear an increase in discrimination toward Muslims. But as that fear takes hold in parts of the country, what's it like in East Texas?
In high school, I practically had someone ask me something about bombing a plane. Like, there were certain jokes made that I didn't take that well, or I didn't say anything about it, but I was kind of offended by it just because I was a Muslim. One of my older sisters, she still wears a hijab, and she used to work at the mall, and she didn't ever realize, but I was usually with her, and I have seen people kind of just slightly walk away when they saw her.
However, she says not everyone shares that same attitude.
There were nicer people that would tell her how pretty she was and everything, but there were some that they didn't even try to hide it.
Dr. Rauf Arif says a hate experienced in the U.S. is something he has yet to see much of. Since moving to the U.S., Dr. Arif says he has seen more love than hate from Americans.
Here, including the immigration person and my friends who continue to be my friends since last 8 years, nobody treated me any differently. They were so accommodating. They were so loving.
Even after moving to East Texas, he says the community has accepted him and his wife regardless of their Islamic faith.
A couple of my friends, and you will be surprised, American friends, they native-born American, they told me, don't go to Texas because you might have different experience there. And here I am for last 2 years. I think I was not treated as much better anywhere else as here.
However, he does say the hateful narrative in today's political society is going to do more harm than good.
These politicians, they're trying to damage and they're trying to bring bad name to a society which is not true, which means they're not going to succeed. We are not Germany of Hitler's time, and as a nation, we will never ever support someone who has a Hitler-related kind of ideologies.
Speaking in hopes of promoting a more unified America, President Obama says the Islamophobic rhetoric has to stop. We are all Americans fighting for the same cause.